Men communicate more words-based. We're trying to make logical points. Women communicate feelings-based, so it's more about the tone and emotion and how she feels about what you're saying as opposed to the words coming out of your mouth. And so that frustrates us because there's that disconnect there. Okay. But if you learn and if you don't know how to do this, right, the best thing to do if your girl's firing back at you because she's all pissed off is to say nothing. Okay. So that's the best thing to do. And if you're the kind of guy that emotionally reacts to things and you want to blast back, the best thing to do is to say nothing. So communication is not helpful at that point because you want to blast back and you're like, I'm communicating to her that she's being a bitch right now. Like, that's not helpful. You see? So you have to understand effective communication, right? And in the red pill space, what I like to say is never dear, always Luca. So dear or deering is an acronym that comes from No More Mr. Nice Guy, Dr. Robert Glover's book. And deering stands for defend, explain, excuse, rationalize. So if your girl is mad at you about something and you want to defend why you're doing it, explain why you're doing it, make up excuses why you're doing it or not doing something, or trying to rationalize any kind of reasoning why you're doing something or not doing something, or providing some kind of justification, all that kind of stuff is deering. Okay. And what that does is it puts you at a one down position from her because now you're trying to plead your case to the court, and now you're putting your girl as the judge of what's right and what's wrong, right? The thing is that women are hypergamous by nature, right? And a part of that hypergamous nature is they need to be with a man that they see as higher value than them in some way. But if you're down here pleading your case and she's the judge, she's now up here looking down on you, and she's losing attraction and respect for you when you do that. But I want to be right. Look, do you want to be right or do you want to win? Shout out to Viking Paradigm. So we don't deer. When your girl wants to argue with you or you guys need to discuss something, you want to apply the Luca approach, which is a method of communication that puts you in the leadership role. Okay. It puts you at the one above position. You're taking the lead and setting the tone of this conversation. So what you do, it's very simple, is you listen to her grievances or her whatever she's trying to get across. 9 times out of 10, your girl just wants to feel heard and understood. You hear that? She wants to feel heard and understood. So you don't have to explain yourself. You don't have to come up with reasons why you do what you do or don't do what you do. You just got to listen to her and understand where she's coming from. So you just go, okay, tell me, so what's on your mind? What's the problem? And you listen to her blast back. If she's being rude or obnoxious or calling you names, just, hey, there's no need for the name calling. Okay, just tell me what is bothering you without the name calling, because name calling is not going to get us anywhere. Sound good? Right? No need to blast back at her. You're being the authority here. Have her explain what her problem is, okay? And then just listen to her, right? She might have a point. You might be fucking up somehow, okay? You might be fucking up. But you're never going to fix it if you just blast back at her, right? So you want to listen, understand where she's coming from, okay? If you don't quite understand where she's coming from, you ask clarifying questions. That's where LU, so listen, understand, C is clarity. You want to ask clarifying questions. Okay, let me understand this. You were mad because I did this. It made you feel this way. Do I have that? Is that right? Is that correct? Right? Did I miss anything? And then she could fill in the gaps. Yeah. And then you da 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 da. Okay. So you're saying that I am doing this or not doing this, and it's making you feel like this. Does that sound about right? Okay. Once you get to a place where she feels like she's been heard and understood, now you come up with an action plan going forward. Be like, okay, so just to reiterate, you don't like that I'm doing this, not doing this, blah, blah, blah. You're feeling this and this and this. I completely understand. So here's how we can move forward. I will do X, Y, and Z. I will do blah, blah, blah. I will work with you to do da, 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 whatever it is, right? You come up with an action plan. Okay. That's that's communicating from a position of authority. Okay. And it gives direct solution-oriented communication, right? She's going to feel heard and understood. You guys are actually solving a problem. And when she feels heard and understood, that's when the legs open. Okay. Shout out to Corey Wayne. So this is active listening without diminishing clarity. And it's creating an alignment and setting a clear vision for a path forward in the relationship so that you guys can work together. Okay. If you could do this effectively, your girl is going to trust you more. That trust is going to lead to respect, right? And a woman can't love a man she doesn't respect, right? And then the next concept is building trust through reliability. Okay. So consistency in action builds trust. Be a man of your word, right? This starts when you're on the dating circuit, right? This starts when you're on the dating circuit. When you say, hey, meet me at this place at this time, and you keep the date, right? That you're being a man of your word. If she's like, oh, I thought you were going to ghost me. Like, no, I don't ghost people. I'm a man of my word, right? Women like that, right? They like you being congruent, right? So you really want to align your words with your actions. That's what congruency means. Like, if you say you're going to do something, do it, right? If your girl says, hey, the faucet's leaking, right? Your job as the man is to take care of it. Maybe you don't know how to fix a faucet. It's pretty easy to YouTube that shit. It's not that hard, right? But your job is to take care of it. Whether you fix it yourself or you call a guy, okay? It doesn't matter. Your job is to fix it. So if you say, yeah, I'll take care of it, and then you don't, and it's just leaky, and it's just, she's constantly have to see this on a daily basis, and she starts having to nag you about it, you're not being a man of your word. Right? Right? So there's a reason why women start getting naggy and bitchy. It's because you stop aligning your words with your actions. You say you're going to take care of something, and then you never do. Okay? So at the very least, set a goddamn calendar reminder to take care of the thing. If you say you're going to take care of it, stop what you're doing. You can't take care of it right then. Be like, you know what? I can't take care of it right now, but I'm going to put a calendar reminder to look at it on Saturday, whatever, and then fucking do it. Okay? And that all sort of provides a sense of security through reliability. That's all important in a relationship. Okay. It's all important. It's one of those, and honestly, the thing is about this is the beta side of hypergamy that women actually need. Okay. So there's a big emphasis in the red pill space of being alpha. You could be an alpha bro, right? Like, that's important too. If you don't want to end up in a dead bedroom, you have to be like 80% alpha. Okay. You have to have that sexual desire, right? And that's where like a lot of the leadership comes from, right? Leadership, and then also working on your physical attractiveness, your frame, all that kind of stuff is like alpha side, right? Boundary setting, that kind of shit's like alpha side of hypergamy. The beta side, the 20% beta side that she still needs, that comfort feeling, comes from your congruency and being stable and doing what you're going to say you're going to do, right? It's all important if you're going to have a long-term relationship. All right, guys, we had a couple guys in the chat from Beer Club. Consider joining Beer Club, guys. Oh, shit. Speaking of Beer Club, we have the legendary Shreddy Eddie's in the house. He says he sent a $3 super chat, or actually $3 super sticker. He is a Beer Club brother. He is also a channel member. So I'm going to give him the boobs today because, oh my God, me and the trophy sent a $20 super chat, and they're a YouTube channel member. So hold on, I'll give Eddie the bouncing boobs today because he lowballed me, but that's okay. Hold on one second. I'm going to give him the bouncing boobs.
Thank you for the super chats. Boobies bouncing, can't stop that. From the east to the west, you are the best. Keep those chats coming in, let's do it all again.
Woo! And then me, the trophy, who's also a channel member, sent a $20 super chat. First time here live. Thank you for that, by the way. Got here a little late. When is the next beer club? We're actually, so beer clubs 24/7. We have a very active Telegram community where guys are in there swapping notes, chatting with each other, dropping memes, like, having a good time. But we also have 2 subgroups. We have a gratitude practice group, which is all really good for your mindset. And then we also have a fitness accountability group, which if you're trying to lose weight and get in better shape and redo that physical attractiveness, that's helpful too. But we also have the main chat group where guys can chat about whatever they want, right? So a lot of guys are in there dating, they're talking about dating apps, they're, whatever, they're having relationship issues, they're talking about their relationship wins, whatever they're talking about. All that stuff is 24/7. But we also have a monthly hangout, and the next one is going to be next week on the 7th. So November 7th is going to be the next video hangout. We do all this stuff on Telegram. So get in the club now. I recommend, if you just want to test it out and see if you like it, wait until Monday. Join Monday. It's a free trial, and join the call next week on the 7th. If you like it, stay in the group. If you don't like it, cancel before you get charged. That's cool with me. Okay. So you sent a $20 super chat to answer that. And so I'm going to give you the booty shaking video.
Super chat with Peter there. Shake it, dance without a care. Send it love from everywhere. Groovy beats we all can share. Your support is so divine. Moving close.
New episodes every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Subscribe now.